and gentlemen, those who are both, those who are neither, welcome to the third official Shadow and Bone Trivia Smackdown between Into the Fold and Sombra y Cuervos. I practiced that and it went really well. I'm Jeff.
It did.
Oh boy, Jeff. I'm Juliana, over here.
Hi, I'm Lucero from Sombra y Cuervos.
And I'm Danny from Sombra y Cuervos.
How have you guys been?
We've been great. Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, you guys are working through the Lives of Saints, aren't you?
Yeah,
I've been
that's
trying
right.
to keep an eye on what you guys are doing on your social medias. How's it going?
It's been really well. I actually think it's going better than I expected, and the illustrator has been liking all of our pictures. He even followed us back, and I was like, "Wow, that's a thing."
Oh, good.
Nice.
That's cool, isn't it? When stuff like that, like when that happens.
Yeah, we were like,
you never
oh my
know.
gosh.
You never know who you're gonna get connected to doing these things.
We were like, "He shared our picture."
Yeah.
So excited.
He tagged us in the story and everything. Yeah, it was really cool.
Wow.
I love when they do that. I love when everybody agrees, unspokenly agrees to cooperate and say, okay, we're all going to share our stuff together so that people can find all of us, because that's what a community is all about.
Indeed it is.
Now, I've listened to the audio. I do have a hard copy of that book. I got it when it came out, and I have the audio book read by Lauren Fortgang and Ben Barnes, and I've listened to that one a couple times. So I gotta ask: do you guys have a favorite saint from the Lives of Saints?
That's a tricky question. I don't know.
Tricky.
Not really.
I'm not sure. I like Saint Nikolai's story.
Yeah.
I think I mentioned during our recording that I had a very different version in my head. Like, I remember the story very differently, involving more animals and talking animals and something like that. So I like the official story, but I like my version as well. I don't know. I think it's a good story, involving animals, and it has a happy ending.
It does,
sort of. So. It doesn't end with the same death, so it's cool, I guess.
That's true. I mean, with a lot of that's just kind of, anybody who's ever been Catholic or knows anything about Catholicism knows that that's often how that goes. Part of becoming a saint is you have to do something really good, but then you have to suffer, and usually you end up getting. We had that discussion about Alina, I think even a few times on our show about how weird it is that normally you have to be martyred, which involves death, in order to become a saint, but she is a saint and she's still alive.
Yeah, I think in the
That's
Catholic
part of what's weird about that whole thing.
I think you have to be dead a certain number of years before they'll even consider you for sainthood, which is so weird. It's
we actually it's something that we have been discussing. A lot of the references for these saints come from real saints on our world. And it's been great, analyzing every single saint on this book, because we didn't remember that there were some that we cannot actually pinpoint the Grisha order, so some of them just seem to be normal human beings, and then there are some others that do have their miracles while they're still alive, and they are called saints already, like Alina. So it's been fun. I didn't remember any of those details.
Well, we're looking forward to getting to that eventually, whenever that happens.
Yeah.
So that's going to be in 5 million years, probably.
Yeah, it's we were just saying in our most recent episode about how the running joke for a couple episodes was, we swear we're going to finish Ruin and Rising, and now we have, and now the joke has become, we swear we're going to start Six of Crows at some point.
Yeah.
We're
after
doing
Hellbent, after the show, after everything else.
Yeah, we got to talk about Hellbent, because it was such a big thing. It was so great when it came out, and now we've got our trivia smackdown on Ruin and Rising with you guys. This will be the next thing we release to our listeners, so it'll probably be closer to my 34th birthday when we start putting out Six of Crows episodes, but it's definitely for sure gonna happen. We might actually get to the second season of the Shadow and Bone TV show before we put out a Six of Crows episode, but it's coming.
Yeah.
somewhere in the timeline.
Yeah.
Yes, like the dragons in Game of Thrones, it's coming.
Yes.
So, as we've said, we are doing our trivia challenge for Ruin and Rising today. Anybody who has listened to these with us before knows how we do it. Each of our hosts takes a handful of chapters, about 4 to 6 chapters a piece. We get questions for it. Everybody does their best. And has anybody volunteered to keep score? If not, I will keep score.
If you would like to keep score, Jeff, that would be great.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, not the sound of me clicking a pen because I had a scorecard prepared ahead of time because this is the 3rd time we're doing this and I am a professional.
Yeah, same. I say that all the time. Who believes me? Probably no one.
All right, so anybody who has been with the show for a while knows how we do it. If you have not, then either buckle up or go back and listen to our other trivia challenges because they were a lot of fun. We always enjoy putting these things together with you guys. So, that being said, are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm ready to lose because I can't remember anything.
I know, same.
That's the spirit.
But maybe luck is on my side, so we'll see.
You know,
Yeah,
there are a few, I will say, there are a few of mine that are probably going to be just lucky guesses because I don't know if I would be able to answer them if they were given to me. So, who's got the first round of questions? Who's up?
I have the first round, so get ready. I tried to make them difficult, so
your questions are always so hard.
All right, Danny, you have the floor for the first round of questions for Ruin and Rising. Take it away.
So I have from before until chapter 4. So let's get to it. Question 1. Oh, no. Did you see that? Did you see that?
Yeah.
I didn't see anything.
Oh, no.
That's okay. I know the answer to this one anyway. This is one I actually know.
So I was trying to move the Zoom thing, so I'm sorry. So I'm gonna read it.
It's okay.
It's okay. Go for it.
What's the name of the monster which, according to legend, made the tunnels that ran beneath Ravka? A. Alkanost, B. Domoboy, C. Rusalka, or D. Isumbrund? So the ones who
no, dude, we count.
Oh yeah, sorry,
dude. We count to 3 and then we hold them up.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah? 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
Okay. Yay, everyone!
Yeah.
Point.
What a coincidence!
D. It's Isumbrund.
See, that was one I actually knew.
Where did you?
I didn't even need the cheating on that one.
Surprisingly, honestly, I didn't remember. Where did you get the other names from? Were they in the book as well?
From the Grishaverse fandom wiki.
Oh, that's because I'm reading.
Like,
I'm reading another book,
and also from I googled like what was it, like Russian mythology or something.
Yeah.
Oh
right.
yeah.
So I got some from there.
Yeah, because the second one seemed very familiar, and it's because I'm reading another book that's set on Russia, which is the Bird and the Nightingale, and the Domoboy, I think it's the name. It's something in that book, and I just read it like last night, and I was like, that's a coincidence.
So we each got it right. We each get a point. And next question.
Question number 2. In chapter 1, Alina gives herself a name when describing the state of her kepta in the White Cathedral. What was that name? Option 1, the Quilted Saint. B, the Stitch-Up Saint. C, the Threadbare Saint. Or D, the Patchwork Saint.
Okay, this one I'm kind of guessing on.
No,
I'm kind of guessing too, but there's really only one that sounds like it could be right.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
Okay, B, D, D. I'm so happy nobody got this.
No,
nobody. See, that was my second guess, but I was like,
okay.
That sounded like too weird of a word for me. I was like, yeah, no, I'm just gonna go with the other one.
I had a hard time finding synonyms for this one. Like,
I think you did a good job.
It's been forever.
Yeah, you did great. They all sounded, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So good job on that.
Question number 3.
Points.
What is the name of the soldier Alina marks with her hand during the take of the White Cathedral? A. Vladimir Oswald, B. Ruby Olia, C. Vadik Besnikov, or D. Dominic Chernov?
I have. Oh, okay, I'm guessing on this one.
So I remember the scene, but I can't remember the name.
I had a guess and then I changed it. So if I'm not right, I'm going to feel especially bad about this.
I was going to say I had a guess too, and I was like, know what? No, I'm going to change it. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
CCA. Yay! So Jeff got it right.
Damn it.
Oswald.
That was my option.
I changed my mind.
By process of elimination, I figured it was one of the B ones because you put 2 B's on there. I was like, it has to be one of the B's because usually if they're the same,
B, it feels so Rovkin.
Well, and
like the V in the middle of Rovkin should be a capital letter. It should be Rovka. You know, it's funny. You guys both picked C. C is the one I was gonna grab, and then I switched to A at the last minute.
It's the other way around.
I almost chose the same one as you guys.
Well, Lucero and I already confessed that we did not study at all, so you know.
Well, neither did I.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
We're all so good at studying.
You've read them more than I have personally. I don't know about you, Lucero, but this is only my second ever read through the books.
Yeah, I think I've only read it like 2 or 3 times, but it's been more than a year since we reviewed this book, I think.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
I'm probably gonna fail on your questions, but having a good time making it hard for you.
Yeah,
we'll see.
We're here for the fun.
Yeah, we're doing
Question
good.
number 4. Is it number 4? Yes, right.
Mm-hmm.
Complete the sentence. Has it taken you this long to recover from our A. Scuffle, B. Skirmish, C. Encounter, or D. Duel? This is something that the Darkling says to Alina.
Okay. That was going to be my question.
Choosing the
Word
that
picture him
want.
saying that to her.
Yeah, I'm choosing the one that I want him to be saying.
Okay.
Also, I think I'm right. 1, 2, 3.
C, B, and B. It is letter B.
Yeah.
I didn't even know this word. Like, this word was.
I just like the word skirmish. It's a fun word.
Does that translate into Spanish? Like, is there a Spanish word for skirmish? Because that's such a weird word.
Yeah, I have no idea if there's like a direct. Is there?
I didn't look for it, but probably, I don't know. This is similar to fight, like.
I guess that's true.
Yeah.
It's a fight that's kind of like a skirm, but not really. It's not a skirm, it's skirmish.
Ish.
So if we enter this into the Google Translator, it gives us a word that we never used in Spanish, and it's escaramuza.
Escaramuza.
Yeah. I only heard that word because there's like a rodeo thing. No, it's only similar. Like the rodeo thing, like they do, I think in Jalisco. I think they're called escaramuzas. Yeah.
Is it?
So.
I have no idea. I mean, I know the word, but like, there's no. I can't imagine a context in which I would actually use it. No. Anyway.
Love it.
Moving on. Okay, final question. Mal, Alina, and the Grishas met at a crossroads for the major tunnels. It is called the Neskis Well, the Kerskis Well, the Chetias Well, or the Delinkas Well.
Oh gosh.
Why are your questions so hard?
I just have a lot of fun making it hard for all of you.
I appreciate so many of the questions and so many of the answers that you pick go for it on the Rovkin vocabulary. Like names, place, nouns, Rovkin nouns. I love it.
Oh, I'm just gonna guess.
Yeah,
me too. 1, 2, 3.
B, A, and A. Okay, so it's C.
I'm way behind. What do I have? Like 1 point?
I think I have like 1 point.
Like very Rovkin, but it's the name of it.
Chetias. Sounds like churnist, kind of like the same vowels.
Yeah, sounds like churnist. Yeah.
So at the end of that first round, obviously Danny does not have any points yet because Danny was doing Danny's questions. I've got 3, Juliana's got 2, and Lucero's got 1.
I'm so embarrassed right now.
Don't worry, you'll have your chance to get your revenge on everybody. Do you have the next set of questions?
I have the next set of questions.
Yeah. Oh, Juliana has the next set of questions.
So we're going to share our screen.
Right. Yeah.
And then we're going to pop on over to slideshow.
Nice.
Give me a slideshow.
Right.
Chapters 5 through 9, Juliana. This is the only one I added clip art to because Google Slides was being a pain in the butt about things. So I said, you know what? This is good. So
it's pretty. Go for it.
It's pretty. So this is chapters 5 through 9. Okay. And I did one question from each chapter. So that way it was a little more dispersed. So question 1. When our crew finally exits the tunnels, where do they pop up? A crematorium. B, a crypt. C, a cemetery. And A, a cellar.
What? You want to run that down again? Because you said A at the end.
As a D, a cellar.
You said A, a cellar. I'll play back the audio to prove that you did.
Okay, Jeff inserts audio here. D, a cellar. There you go. Okay. Are you still counting down people, Jeff, or are you gonna?
I think I have it.
I have a guess.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. B, C, B.
Is it correct?
Hold on, let me get my answer. I was like, I have to get my answer.
Isn't a crypt in a cemetery?
It's B. A crypt is inside a cemetery. They're not the same thing. So it was B, a crypt.
Yay!
So a crypt is kind of where you keep your dead bodies. The cemetery itself is the actual physical location. So
I think crypt and mausoleum are maybe the same.
They're similar.
Similar, yeah.
Similar.
Yeah, but I tried to make these all different, but start with a C, so that might have thrown you off.
Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, listeners, if you know the difference between a crypt and a mausoleum, then feel free to write in and let us know.
Yeah, I don't have any pages that have the answers on them like Danny had, so we're just going question by question.
Oh, wait, I think I know. I think a crypt is above ground and I think a crypt is below ground and mausoleum is above ground. I may be wrong, but I also think mausoleums might usually belong to like specific families, like wealthy families.
Yeah, possibly.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not a deadologist, which is a word I've created.
Okay.
Anyway.
Okay. Next question. Chapter 6. Finish the quote. For some reason that I is capitalized. Oops. And the quote is, "She's a treat, isn't she? Like a fine blank. A, plague. B, curse. C, infection. Or D, rash."
I'm torn between 2, but I won't say which ones.
And this is in regards to Bagra. We're talking about Bagra here.
I listened to part of the audiobook yesterday, so I didn't get here. I only listened to chapter 6, and I wasted time listening to my chapter. So
1, 2, 3.
Okay, let's see. D, A, D. It is A. It is plague. Like a fine plague.
Jesus. I'm so rusty. What is going on?
Okay. You're the only one who got a point, so you're catching up now.
No, who got a point?
No, Danny got a point.
Oh yeah, Danny.
No, wait, what?
We have 1 point each.
Yeah, Lucera, you and Lucera both said D, and then Danny said A.
Oh, okay. I wasn't. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Jeff, as the point tallier, you must be diligent in your point counting.
Well, but you can go ahead and give me 1 point. Give me 1.
But that's cheating.
Okay. Next question.
I think I'm gonna win anyway.
Chapter 7. How did Jenya transfer poison to the king? Was it via clothes, food, drink, or skin? How did she poison the king?
This one I'm absolutely confident about.
Me too.
Yeah,
I mean, if I don't get it right,
this is probably my easiest question.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see. D. Yep, you guys all got it right. It was via her skin.
Woo.
Ta-da!
Yes. Awesome. So everyone gets a point in that question. So that was kind of an easy one. And then we'll head on over to the next question. Chapter 8. Nikolai gives Alina the emerald as a gift, but what does she think he got her instead? Her own ship to captain, the location of the Firebird itself, or a brand new fancy kefta. So he gives her the emerald, but what does she think he brought her instead when he offers her up said gift?
I think I know, but I'm not 100% confident.
So he walks up to her and he's like, I have a gift for you. And she says, you have a blank for me, pretty much. And he says, no, I have this emerald instead.
Okay, now I'm changing my answer.
Oh, gosh.
1, 2, 3.
Let's see. D, B, B. It's B, yes, the location of the Firebird.
Damn it. See, this time I changed my answer, but I shouldn't have because I had the right answer to begin with.
Yeah.
Life is hard.
I thought it was that, but then Juliana was like, oh, you brought me a blank instead. And I thought that was giving it away, but it was deceitful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I mean,
intentionally deceitful.
I think when you think of gift, you don't think of like the location of a thing being a gift, but he says like, I have a gift for you. And she's like, oh, the location of the Firebird. But like usually like giving away information isn't considered a gift, but
but she's so desperate to find it.
I mean, in this universe where information is a currency, then yeah, I would say that it was.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's what Casbrecker says. You know, secrets aren't like coins. They don't keep their value in the spending.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's why he has so much money, because he deals in information.
Okay, our final question for this set of chapters. We have, finish the quote. Alexander, what? It's just so blank. Then this is when the Darkling is telling Alina his name. Is it just so normal, common, simple, or mediocre?
Is that really how you spell mediocre?
I looked it up. I copied it and transferred that from the source because I was not sure.
I'm genuinely asking. I've heard the word mediocre my entire life, but it's one of those words I don't think I've ever seen spelled before. So I was wondering if this is how you. But this is it.
I had to go to Google. Yeah, I went to Google and I found the correct spelling because I was not really sure, and I made sure it was like the correct. I went on dictionary.com to make sure I had the correct word with the correct definition that I was looking for. I was like, okay, because it does look weird when you spell it out.
Kinda, but it's okay. Everybody ready?
I think so.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
See, B, A. So it's B, common.
Yeah.
So we got a point for Danny and a point for Jeff. Okay.
And you said that was your last question, Juliana?
Yes, that is my last question. I just stopped sharing my screen.
So it's my turn.
All right. At the end of round 2, I have 6. Juliana has 2, but she'll probably catch up in the next couple rounds. Yeah. Danny's got 5, and Lucera has 3. So all in all, we're pretty evenly matched considering Juliana just did a whole round of asking questions and not answering any. So this is going to be Juliana's chance to catch up here.
Yes, it's my comeback round, hopefully.
I have no idea why.
If I want to keep my lead, I better do super good in this round, because if I don't, I'm asking the last round of questions, and whoever goes past me in the last round then is going to be the winner.
Mm-hmm.
That's correct.
Yes.
Okay. So I have chapters 10 through 14. Just 1 second, because for some reason it's not changing. There we go. How many slides? Oh, yeah, there it is. So question number 1. When talking... Yeah. What?
You have before through chapter 4? I thought you had 10 through 14.
No, sorry. No. I think I left Danny's placeholder.
Templates.
Yeah. Don't listen to that. It's just chapters 10 through
okay, so
14.
the questions are... Okay, the questions are about the right chapter. Okay,
yeah.
Never mind.
Okay, so question number 1. when talking about strategy, Nikolai mentions that the problem with rallying the men is A, crossing the fold, B, sending them the message, C, getting enough weaponry, or D, mobilizing the men.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, I'm just gonna guess.
I'm just gonna guess too. I don't
You
see
ready?
how we have
Me
any
too.
choice. Yep.
Yeah, I
One,
think so.
2, 3.
So we have D, V, D, and the right answer is D, mobilizing.
Oh, that's
there it
switch
is.
at
The
the
problem
last
is
minute,
mobilizing, but I think it can be done. Of course, it can be done.
So, Juliana, was it you or Danny that answered right?
Danny got it right.
Oh,
Okay. Cool.
I was gonna say B, and then I started D, and I switched to B at the last minute. And I was like,
wow.
I mean, really, they were all problems, so
Yeah.
it was a good question.
Yeah.
yeah.
Cool. Hopefully the others one will be the same. Okay, let's see. Question number 2. What are the words Bagra says to the Darkling right before she leaves to her death? No, letter A, know that I loved you. Know that it was not enough. Letter B, I wish it hadn't come to this. Letter C, I loved you. It was never enough. Letter D, know that I love you, but we can't go back. I think this one's easy.
I can see her saying all of this.
There's 2 character deaths I can't get over. One is Bagra, the other one is Botkin.
Oh, Bob.
Okay,
Oh,
I've had my
Bodkin.
moment.
You ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Letter A. Awesome. It was letter A.
Oh, thank
Great.
God.
And that's
Yes.
I got a point.
I think that's actually, is that the first question we've had so far where everybody gave the same answer?
No,
I think
it's the second one because you guys all gave the same answer for the Jenya question.
The first question
We
as well.
did?
And the
And the
first
first question. Yeah, and the first question. Where we all knew the answer.
Okay. Okay, never mind.
Oops.
Perfect.
Yeah.
See,
Move on
you guys even put the quote. You guys even put people watching the video will know this, but people who are just listening to the episode won't see that you guys actually put the quote that pertains to the right answer and what page it's found on.
I know.
And it just makes me feel like we didn't, like, we half-assed the homework
No.
assignment.
It's just we're very picky on the details.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's a
No,
designer.
it's great
so.
that you guys are. It's great that you
Yes.
guys are picky on the details.
Perfect. Okay, so question number 3. When flying on the Return, Soya asked where they were headed. What was Alina's response? Letter A, to a copper mine at Chernas. Letter B, to a silver mine near Heli. Letter C, to a copper mine at Mirin. Or letter D, to a silver mine near the Sikursoi.
I have 2 that I think it is, but I'm not
See,
sure.
you also went super hard on the Ropkin vocabulary,
Yeah,
and,
you used
and
real
they all sound like
Ropkin
they could
stuff.
be actual places, but there's one in
Yeah.
particular that's standing out.
Okay,
I think I got it.
you guys ready?
Yeah.
No. Wait.
What if Danny's not ready?
I remember that detail, so
Okay.
I'm gonna change my answer.
Access-
Yeah, I'm ready now.
1, 2, 3. Letter A, letter D. I can't see Jeff's answer. What was it? Oh, letter D. Okay. So, let's see. None of you got it right. I'm sorry. It was oh, sorry, not Chernas. It was Murin, but it's letter D. Letter C.
It is D?
There. Letter C at Murin.
See.
Yeah,
Oh,
there it
okay.
is. The copper
Okay.
mine at Murin.
So the important thing is we are all wrong.
We all got it wrong.
Yeah. So it is
Terrific.
close to the Sikursoi, but it is not a silver mine.
See, Sikursoi was the only one that sounded like, for some reason, I could hear Lauren Fortgang's excellent narrator voice clearly saying that word in my mind, and I thought,
Yeah,
that's
because
the one.
they're actually all of them are cities or places at the Grishaverse, except for Helig. I have no idea where that like just popped into my head, but there it is.
I knew Chernas.
It sounds like a real word, though.
Yeah.
Like, it sounds like it came from somewhere.
Yeah.
I think it could be somewhere in Firda. I don't know. Okay, question number 4. What are the 2 examples that Harsha mentions when talking about how the people of the Wandering Isle believed that Grisha blood was a cure-all? Letter A, impotence and plagues. Letter B, plagues and insomnia. Letter C, fevers and impotence. Or letter D, insomnia and colds. So he was talking about how people believe that the Grisha blood could cure everything, and they were basically killing the Grisha for it. So what are the 2 examples that he gives?
I just love that you used impotence twice.
So impotence is twice, plagues is twice, and then we have insomnia twice, and then we have fever.
Lucero kind of played the same game I did, where she got through like the words and the letters, and like making sure there's nothing you can't do process of elimination very easily.
Yes, it's really hard.
Okay,
I got my guess.
You ready?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, 1, 2, 3. Letter A, letter C, letter A. So the correct answer is letter A. It's impotence and plagues. He mentions impotence and wasting plague.
Okay.
Just knowing Harshaw, we agreed Harshaw is a wonderful sassy boy. We love Harshaw. Yeah. He's one of the characters that we were not only sad to lose him, we were sad that his death was off camera, as we put it.
Yeah.
Because you with so many of the characters, even incidental characters, like you hear descriptions of their death or like they have a moment before they go, but we didn't get that with Harshaw. We just found out he was dead.
Yeah. And we keep talking about this moment, this particular conversation, while discussing the lives of saints. Because there's this particular saint that people just kind of, they drink her blood. Because they think it's going to keep them safe. We're like, oh, maybe she's from the Wonder Isle. Yeah.
I still have hope that one day, I know that Lee Bardugo has said that for the time being, she is written as much of the Grishaverse as she really plans to, but I really would love it if we could get at least a novella that takes us to the Wandering Isle.
I said the same thing.
Yes. The same thing.
I do want it.
Or even Novia Zem. I'd love to go to Novia Zem.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of material to get, like, there's a whole country to get information on Grisha. Like, there's a different culture to get.
I mean, why not? We've gone everywhere else.
Yeah.
We've literally gone everywhere else except the Wandering Isles and Novia Zem.
Just for a little while with Novia Zem. Okay. Yeah. Final question. Are we philosophizing, or were those song lyrics? What did Mal say that had Harshaw react like that? Letter A, we all die, let my death be for a reason. Letter B, we all die, I just will die for a reason. Letter C, we all die, not everyone dies for a reason. Or letter D, we all die, at least I have a worthy reason.
I think I have. There's one that's sticking out to me, but knowing how my instincts have fared so far.
Just get in the mindset of Mal. The guy who tattooed himself with, what was it? I
am
become a blade.
Yeah. You ready?
Yep.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. So letter D, letter C, letter D. Okay.
No,
so
I have a C.
Ah, it's a C. Okay, got it. So can you put them? So Jeff got C, and then Juliana, what was it? Letter D for Danny and letter C for Juliana. It's C. Not everyone dies for a reason.
Hooray!
There it is.
Yeah.
And I think, those are all of my questions. So I'm going to go ahead and stop sharing. Woohoo. Hopefully they were hard enough.
Yeah, I think they were
really good.
Yeah, those were really good. Okay, Jeff, now we can see whatever the surprise Jeff has.
Okay, now before I do, I want to let you guys know, I've got 10 and Danny has got 8. So Danny, if you can get 3 of my questions right, you're the winner. Because
where are we in Lucero, though?
Because Juliana's got 4 and Lucero has 3. So
listen,
really, you guys can still be duking it out. You guys are, you know what, Juliana, this is very appropriate. You're duking it out for 3rd place. So
I was just gonna say third or nothing.
Third or nothing.
Nothing.
Third or nothing. Third or nothing.
That's what we have to
like our co-hosts understand what we're talking about.
Yeah. Have you guys seen Pups to Play?
No.
Oh, okay. It's really funny.
Don't worry.
It's really terrific stuff.
It's one of our favorite things.
I'm going to share my screen. Do me a favor. Everybody close your eyes because I want to do a big reveal. All right. Eyes are closed. I'm really, really good at sharing my screen. And now...
Did you put Gilbert Gottfried on your first slide or something?
No.
I'm very excited.
The dark one has a drag queen.
There's a lot of anticipation here.
Yeah, it's killing me.
Can you guys... Okay, open your eyes.
Ooh!
Okay.
You guys can see everything?
Yes.
Yeah, it's colorful.
It's animated.
Is it changing colors for you guys?
Yeah.
Oh, it is changing colors. Oh, okay.
That's so
nice.
Oh, good. I was so hoping that was going to work. When I chose it, it was just, I thought, oh, pretty colors, because I was going to do a background for anybody not watching this, where it was the Ruin and Rising version of our logo, but I couldn't make the text work so where it was readable. So I found this one because I thought it was pretty. And then it's changing colors as I'm sitting there looking at it. And I'm thinking, oh, please let this come across while we're doing the challenge, because this is pretty.
Yeah.
This is fun.
Yes, I love it.
And you guys are ready now?
Yeah.
Okay. So, this is for chapters 15 through after. Question number 1. When the Darkling shows Alina the 3 Grisha instructors hanging in the tree, what color are their keftas? Meaning, what order are the colors described in? Is it blue, red, purple? Purple, red, blue, purple, or blue, purple, red?
No, I have no idea.
This is not a nice question.
I have no
This
clue.
is the question I asked my wife when I was practicing this, and she said, you can't ask them that. I said, yeah,
you did
I
anyway.
definitely can. All right, you guys have guesses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. All right, I've got C, and A, and the answer is B.
B. None of us got it.
Oh, no.
Purple, then red, then blue. You know what? It's okay.
So
I threw that one in there just to be a meanie. The other ones are not going to be this nitpicky, I promise. I had to get one in there.
Okay.
Yeah, we all got it wrong.
Okay. Question number 2. How many years younger than Zoya does Adric say he is? A, 4, B, 3, C, 2, or D, 5?
Yes.
I'm gonna go with my gut feeling.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, me too. I'm not sure.
So you're all ready?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. A, and C. And the answer is B.
Okay. None of us got it.
Once again, nobody gets a point. It's okay. I believe I can't even see now. I wish I had been as diligent as Danny and Lucero and actually put the quotes in here and the pages, because I can't remember now what the context was for this. I just remember that Adric says something. Zoya tells him, "Oh, well, wait until you get to be my age," and he says, "I'm only 3 years younger than you."
I knew it wasn't 4. 4 was too many, but I was like, is it 2 or is it 3? And I picked 2. So
it's okay. There's I think 3 more questions here. I think 3. So
I think officially
all Danny has to do is get them all right.
I was gonna say officially me and Lucero have not come in first or second.
That was a given from the very beginning for me.
We could have come back, but we officially her and I are gonna duke it out for 4th and 3rd.
Yeah, because you're only you're 1 point ahead of her. So right now you are in 3rd place. So you just have to hope Dumbledore doesn't award a bunch of points at the end of the year.
You know, I can't count on him not to do that. So
that's true.
It's always
question number 3. Alina says she doesn't need to be Grisha to do what? A, save someone. B, be worth something. C, wield Grisha steel. Or D, understand Grisha.
Oh, I think I know this one. Okay. Because I think I know the context for this. Okay. I feel confident in my answer here. My confidence could be misplaced, but I think I got it. Because we just read these chapters, Jeff. So, they're fresher in my brain. Ready? Yeah.
All right. I love Danny's. I love Danny and Lucero's faces. 1, 2, 3. I got it. A, B, and C. And the answer is C.
Yes, I knew this one.
Grisha Steele.
Yeah, because she turns to the
I
dark
was actually
she's like,
worried that this question might be the most. I actually thought this might be the easiest question that I asked. Because
dude, I remember the context of this one. That's how I remember it.
Right, because it's right before she stabs the Darkling. Because her power has been dispersed, and she doesn't have the sun summoning anymore, but she still has the knife that she got from Botkin. Because when I went through this one with my wife, she got this one right, and she even specifically remembered. She said, because Botkin wasn't a Grisha either, and I said, you're right, he's not, and I think people forget that.
He's just a badass dude.
Yes.
I did not remember that.
It's okay. Question number 4. Who does Mal say is already preparing a list of new names for him and Alina? A. Misha, B. Genya, C. Tamar, or D. Zoya? This is right after they have agreed that the only way for them to exist is to go into Grisha witness protection, essentially. And they're going to need new names. So of those 4 people, who is already working on a list of new names for them to use? You guys have your answers?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3. A and 2 B's. And the answer is A.
It just popped into my head after I pulled a card. Damn it.
Okay, I'm still officially in 3rd.
See, I thought that they all made sense because Zoya would make sense for it to be Zoya because it would be the last thing that she ever did. It would make sense for it to be Tamar because Tamar, thinks ahead of important plans, especially in a crisis like that. And Genya has been helping out Alina with stuff like this pretty much since the beginning. So it would have made sense, I think, for any of them. But I love that it was Misha because of all the orphans they end up looking after, he's like the head orphan, I feel like, in the family. Like he's going to be the big brother of all these little foster kids that they look after. It's incredibly sweet.
Aww.
Question number 5. What is the last word of the book?
Ooh, I know this one.
A, love, B, that, C, girl, and D, well. Which I realize makes a sentence.
Love that girl well.
Yeah.
Love that girl well. Yeah. A better tattoo than I am become a blade, because this one would be grammatically correct.
Only Mal will get the stupidest tattoo in the entire world.
Yeah.
No, I feel like Harshaw's probably got some dumb tattoos we never saw.
I feel like
you guys ready?
Okay.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. B, B, and D. Correct answer? B!
Yes!
Damn it.
Yay!
I think I'm still in 3rd, though.
I think we're tied, right?
We are. That is the end of my presentation, and Danny and I are tied at 10. Juliana,
that means we need a tiebreaker then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Boy, I could ask you
what do we do?
I could ask you about a random page in the book. I have it right here.
Okay, go ahead.
Let's see if I can pick something out of here. Let's see.
The important thing, Juliana, is that you are a puff and you got 3rd place.
I did. 3rd or nothing, friends. 3rd or nothing.
Cedric will be incredibly proud.
Okay. Oh, for some reason I have a bookmark in here. Let's see. I'm trying to find something. You know what? Let me look it up on my phone and see if there's something. Maybe I can find like a trivia question about like the show. That would be a fun like tiebreaker. Hold on. Shadow and Bone trivia. Come on. So, and
what happens if the tiebreaker doesn't break the tie?
Then I look up another.
We go for another one.
Question.
I do have a next question from my very first chapter.
Ooh, okay.
It's kind of related to the actual question that I did, if you want to use that one.
Oh, yeah,
go ahead.
Oh, wait.
Sure.
Hold on a second, because I think I deleted it.
I think isn't it my question from the? I know you didn't see that, right?
No. Oh, here it is.
Template.
Okay. Yeah. So once again, when talking about strategy to face the Darkling again, how many men does Nikolai say he can rally?
So that's a good one. Yeah, let's use that one.
Letter A, 5,000. Letter B, 8,000. Letter C, 7,000. Or letter D, 3,000.
I have an answer.
Okay. Danny, do you have your...
Can you repeat the answers? The
options? So letter A, 5,000. Letter B, 8,000. Letter C, 7,000. Or letter D, 3,000.
Okay, I have it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it.
I'm ready. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
D and B. Oh, okay, we had 2 separate answers. What was it?
And none of you are right. He said that he can rally 5,000 men, so it's gonna be letter A. So, Juliana, we have to go with your...
I know, we gotta find another question.
Woohoo! I don't have my book here, so...
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. The problem is that I don't have multiple answers set up. Okay. Let's see. You took the question at the last in the end of the book, Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice tiebreaker last time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that was funny. I thought it would be good if we did that as an actual question.
Okay. How about we do this one? What is the first word in the entire book? Is it A, my? Is it B, the? Is it C, I? Or is it D? Did I say we already? We. So we, the, I don't remember what order is it then. Put that in. Oops. Okay. Sorry.
You're doing terrific.
Yeah, I'm trying real hard.
So it's my, I, we, and the.
Yeah,
right?
my, white.
My, we,
my wife.
We, my wife. My wife.
My wife.
My, why, me, the. And if you want to just write which one you think it is on a piece of paper.
I got it.
Okay, you guys ready?
My wife.
I'm writing my
wife.
My wife.
Yep. Got it.
Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3. A. What did you mean by A, Jeff?
Well, what was the first one you said, dude?
Me.
Okay, that.
A, and then she said, what did you say? The? It was I.
The.
So neither of you guys got it right.
This is going incredibly well.
Let me go get my book and I'll help you find another question.
The challenge is finding a question that we have to then make up different answers for too. Oh my goodness.
Okay, so lesson learned. When we finally get together to do the 6 of Crows Trivia Smackdown, we are going to have to not only prepare questions like we did before, but we are going to, you know what? We should probably go ahead and agree on this now. When we do 6 of Crows, we are not doing 1 question per chapter because that's going to be 50 questions.
Yeah.
So I think we should probably just go ahead and agree to 6, maybe 6 questions per person, and we'll each prepare maybe a couple of bonus questions in case we need to break ties or anything.
I think we decided it was 5 questions. It just worked out that this book specifically had exactly 5.
Well, I know, but we have we have more than twice as many chapters to pick from in the next book. So I feel like we need to have more questions per person. We just don't have to have 1 question per chapter.
A Ruin and Rising quiz. That's too easy.
Or what about this? What if we did a part 1 and a part 2? We
for
could
6
cut
of Crows.
The book in. Yeah, for 6 of Crows.
Yes,
yeah, we could cut the book in half because there's 40 something chapters. So if we cut the book in half, we could still divide it evenly and still do 1 question per chapter.
Cool. Yes.
All right. Juliana's got a question.
Go for it.
Oh, wait, it's not as good of a question as I thought it was. Sorry.
We are professionals.
Okay, so what if we do the same question about the first letter of the first chapter, but for the first letter of the after chapter?
Ooh, okay.
Okay, so your
Alright.
options are we, a, I, or the.
I vote the.
Yeah, the.
You guys got it wrong again.
For crying out.
Why? What was it then?
It was a, well, a chapel stood on the coast of West Africa.
Okay, obviously
Alright,
this is not
wedding.
working. Let's
Just
just make
do
this
a-
simple. Juliana, think of a number
Yeah.
between 1 and 10.
Okay. I can do a random number generator.
No, no more. No, just pick a gosh darn number between 1 and 10. Dang it.
Okay, I picked a number. I got it.
Okay,
ahead, you
I
and-
pick.
Whoever's closer wins.
Okay, I pick 7.
Okay.
Then
4.
What'd you say, Danny?
4.
It was 9, so Jeff wins.
Hooray!
I believe this
It
is our
only took.
tiebreaker.
It took almost as long for us to break that tie as it took for us to tie in the first place.
Yeah, we gotta. Next time we'll just, I guess,
Oh,
bring
boy.
at least a few extra questions.
Yeah, we promise.
Yes.
Gosh. Okay, so the final result then is I got 10 points with the tiebreaker, which means technically I win, even though it feels like a very odd sort of win because I had to struggle for it. Danny got 10, Juliana got 5, and Lucero got 4.
Woohoo! Yay!
Very nice.
There,
Great,
or
great,
nothing.
Great job, gang.
Great job.
Really
Great.
nailed it.
Yeah, I feel like
so,
You did.
the more we do these, the more I'm like, I don't remember any of these.
now
Oh,
I
Six
can't
of Crows is
remember-
gonna be so much fun.
Yeah.
Does
Yes,
anybody
because-
remember who won the last 2 of these?
No.
I
I
think
won the
I
first
won one.
Danny
don't think it-
definitely won
I-
one of them. So
I'm pretty sure I
Danny
Yeah, I
haven't
won
won
the
any
first
of
one.
them.
I think
who
it was.
Won, who won
I think it
Siege
was.
and Storm?
I think I did
I think it was Lucero. Yeah.
because
Okay.
you
definitely
guys
wasn't
told
me.
me just take the win.
Yeah, it wasn't
That's
me.
right.
I know that much.
Okay. So Danny won Shadow and Bone. Lucero won Siege and Storm. I won Ruin and Rising. So Juliana, in
I'm
a
coming
few
for Six of
months when we
Crows.
get together to do 6
Mhm.
of Crows, you gotta step up, dude, because we
I'm
all
trying.
gotta have a W here. Either that
I'm
or
trying.
you gotta just hold on to 3rd place.
I mean, 3rd or nothing is kind of like our life motto, Jeff. So I'm really
yeah, it's
okay
a
with it.
thing. It's
Yeah.
a huge thing for us. So yeah, so that's totally fine.
Yeah. Well, this was so
So-
nice.
Yes, this is always fun to do with you guys. So Danny, Lucero, thank you so much for getting together with us to do this. Would you like to plug your podcast for our listeners so that they know where to find you?
Yes, Danny, go for it.
Okay. So you can listen to us on Spotify. We are also on YouTube, and you can find us on our socials on Instagram and Twitter as Sombra y Cuervos. And well, I think that's it.
Yeah, and we'll link their Instagram to any of our social posts that we post about this episode, so you can just follow that link right on over to their lovely podcast.
Thank you.
You.
Yes.
Yes, and listeners, if you'd like to find us, we are at Into the Fold Pod on Instagram specifically. We are Into the Fold Podcast on all platforms where pods are cast and on YouTube. And you can send us an email at intothefoldpodcast@gmail.com. And we have a lovely email from someone named Basil, who we will rant and rave about on our next upcoming episode. So Basil, we didn't forget about you, but thank you for the
I think
email.
it's Basil.
Oh, I'm sorry, Basil.
I don't know if people call themselves Basil, but I know people call themselves Basil. That's a person's name.
I don't know. I mean, there are people named like Rocket Ship out there, so like I'm not going to discriminate.
You know what? Until you personally introduce me to a person who says, "Hello, my name is Rocket Ship," I don't believe you.
I'm 100% sure I can find someone.
Well, you live in a very weird part of the country, don't you? I've been there. I've met the people who are there. Yeah. They're weird, like me, which is why I was so comfortable.
Yeah, they're quite, especially if you go places like Provincetown or like some of the more quirky places in Massachusetts. Yeah, I'm sure down in Provincetown, Rocket Ship is living his or her or their best life. So I'm sure that's where they are.
Normally, this is the part where we encourage our listeners to see us in the fold, but we're just all gonna say bye on the count of 3.
Okay.
We can get that coordinated at least. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
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 A la próxima. I don't know what that means, but it's what the host of Bitchin' Kitchen always said at the end of the show, and I always thought it was cool.
That was very good.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
Does that mean goodbye?
See you next time.
Oh, okay.